Hi, so I have Oceana Berlow, a current Bloomsburg University college student here with us today to answer a couple questions I have for her about college tuition. The first question I have for you is, you've been at Bloomsburg for about 2 years. Was the lower price of Bloomsburg's tuition a major factor in your decision to come here as a college?
It definitely was. Um, it's a lot cheaper because I live like within 45 minutes from the campus, so I can commute and not have to pay for like housing and a meal plan and stuff. So that was definitely a very big factor in attending Bloomsburg was the affordable tuition.
Yeah. Were there any other colleges that you looked into attending before Bloomsburg but just didn't go to due to the higher tuition rates that they have?
Yeah, there were other universities that I wanted to go to, like Temple or Penn State. They sound like really like ooh, like get like this fancy room and like whatever, but I just knew that it wouldn't be worth it. After I graduated, I would have to pay like $1,000 a month in student loans, and just doesn't make any sense when I could get the same education at Bloomsburg.
Yeah. So do you currently utilize any private or federal loans towards your college tuition?
I just have federal loans. I just take out like whatever the government gives me, and then there's usually like a little bit left over that I just like pay out of pocket.
Okay.
Like around like usually like 1,000 a semester.
Okay. So going off that question, do you think your debt will be pretty manageable once you graduate then?
Yeah, I hope so. I did the ACE program like when I was in high school to like also help manage my student loan debt. So I got like a year done for basically like super super cheap.
Yeah.
And then I also got like a scholarship, so that helps me a little bit. And yeah, I think it should be pretty manageable.
Yeah, that's good that you can cut it down. Yeah. So do you think that the current tuition at Bloomsburg is set at a fair price, or do you think that it should be lower for students who like would want to go there but still can't really afford to go to college?
Yeah, I mean, definitely like as far as like other schools go, it's definitely a good option, like in-state public schools, but I still think it's like too expensive. Like students living on campus are still paying like 20-some thousand dollars, and I mean even 10,000 for 1 year of just classes, like that doesn't include room and board or like any food or anything, is still very expensive and has gone up like so much since years ago.
Yeah. And then going off of that, do you think that working an almost full-time job or pretty part-time job, do you think that would help with paying tuition they have left over after financial aid, as well as like meal plans and other expenses for like textbooks and writing supplies and such?
Well, I do like pay some like out of pocket, like I said, like whatever my loans don't cover, but it's still really hard because I have like other, like I have to pay like gas, like drive up to Bloomsburg, and just like other stuff like my car insurance and food and everything. So it's still hard to do even with like a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much.